Well, recently I stumbled upon a nice indicator. It's not exactly an indicator, it's more like a information box, which I find pretty useful for my TradingView screen. This was there a few months back, but I noticed a few bugs on that. And so just a couple of days back, I found a new improved version of it, thanks to the editor's pick. Let me show you this new useful information box that you can use on your screen. For this, I'm going to go to the indicator section, and I can come here and type performance table. If you had typed performance before a couple of months back, you would have found a couple of them which would have looked very similar to what I'm going to show you, but this one works better. Performance table, B holder, nice name. You click on it and you will see 9 boxes on top on the right hand side. Essentially, it talks about the performance of that particular stock in these time frames. If you change the time frames of your chart, these, of course, percentages do not change. So let's take a closer look at these percentages and try and understand. Prima facie, you'll feel like, okay, 1 week change, 1 month change, 3 month change, 6, 9, 1 year, MTD, 1 month till date, 3 months till date, and 1 year till date, that is YTD. Not so. So let me explain step by step. Let's start the reverse way. 1 year till date is YTD, and this is the daily chart of Reliance Industries, and it is telling us that this year, today I'm on the 8th of Feb 2022, so just a little over a month, Reliance Industries is down 2.16%. So this should reflect, this minus 2.16 should reflect, if I change my chart periodicity to yearly. So let's do that, 12 months. This is the Reliance chart of 12 months on the TradingView. And if I keep my cursor on the last small red candle, you can see, I can see top here, over here you will notice it comes to 2.16. So this is fine. And similarly, 3 months till date. Now 3 months is not gone in 2022. So that's why it's matching with the yearly. So whatever is a month and few days is essentially 3 months. Now over a month has passed. It's one month till date. It's showing 2.16 here as well. So let's check. Let's turn this into month. So 1 month till date should essentially be this month, which is Feb, and 2.91, it matches with 2.91. Now wait on a minute, if I change it to a yearly, it's changing to 2.16. 1 month till date should not be the case. It should be. So if I do it monthly, does it change? No, it doesn't. It's 2.91. It's the correct one. If I go to weekly, 2.91. If I do daily, 2.91. So what's the logic of, if I do it yearly, it's 2.16. It's taking the yearly. I don't understand right now, but 2.91 is the correct one. That is in the month of Feb. 3 months till date, 2.16, and 1 year till date is 2.1. So the last 3 boxes are clear. This is year till date, month till date, and 1 month till date. Now these are rolling. 1 year rolling, 9 months rolling, 6 months, 3, 1, and 1 week rolling. So if you see 1 week minus 2.91, the obvious thought that will come to your mind is this week Reliance is down 2.91. If you change it to weekly, it's not down 2.91, it's 0.16. You can see this if I keep my cursor top, you can see it's down 2.16. 0.16. So what does this 2.91 mean? It means a rolling 1 week or rolling 5 days. So if I change this periodicity to a daily, okay, and this is where you are today, 2316 kind of a close. So if I go back 5 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere from this closing price to this closing price, that's on a rolling 1 week basis, we are down 2.91. We don't want to do pull up our calculator and do a exact calculation, but if I roughly do an info line from this point to this closing price, you can see it's 2.94, 2.92. So this is a rolling 1 week, means a rolling 5 days. Similarly, this is a rolling 1 month, means a rolling 21, 22 days. So I think this calculation is done on a date-to-date basis. So if this is 7th of Feb 2022, and if I drag this to 7th of Jan or 6th of Jan, whenever was a trading session, it should more or less come close to minus 4.88%. So let us do that. 11th, 10th, 7th. So this was the 7th and this was the closing price. So you can see it comes to around 4.85. Similarly, you got the picture now. It's 3 months rolling. So you got to take it all the way back to November. And where are we? 12th of November, 11th of November, 9th, 8th, 4th of November. So this, I think they might be taking this one. This is the closing price. So 7.41. So I exactly don't know how they are doing it, in the sense that when they're rolling back, which exact, I think they're taking this one for the 9th of November. Yes, 8.11, 8.11. So these first 6 boxes are rolling and the last 3 boxes are year to date. Now you can double click on them and you can see the inputs, the number of columns. You can keep 3, you can keep 2, you can keep 1. It will be like a nice vertical line like this, whichever suits you best. Now there's an option of the time frames of the rolling, so you can keep it 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. 9 months is not so useful, I believe. 6 months and 1 year is still enough. And then these 3 YTD or MTDs are, I think, important. So you can reduce or increase whichever time frames you think is useful for you. And if you keep a even number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, unless you're doing it a vertical line like this, it will not hurt you because it's just in a one spread like this. But if you want to keep it like 2 or 3 columns, then yeah, it will look good if you have even number of or same number of boxes throughout. It will look clean. I somehow prefer this one. I prefer this because it gives me a lot of real estate over here for the analysis of the chart. So this is useful. This I find pretty useful, because when I am looking at any particular stock, let's say I'm looking at Axis Bank, when I'm opening the Axis Bank, the very first look which I get on the right hand side, it's such beautiful greens. It means clearly, at least the first thing that I look is these 3, the bottom 3. Clearly it's been a good start for Axis Bank this year. And let's say staying within the same banking space, if I'm looking at and try and analyze HDFC Bank, before I even go to the nitty-gritties of the analysis, it throws a sense of performance to me, which I think is useful. It might create a bias, but then you get a sense, right? You get a sense of how the stock has been performing during this span of time which you are interested in. So I found this interesting, and so I thought that I'll share it with you. If you're not already using it, if you're already using it, do share your thoughts, how you're making use of it. And this is what I felt about this nice little simple performance table. I've put it on my charts and I'm finding it pretty useful every day. Thank you for listening to my videos, and thanks a lot for for your motivation, inspiration, and your feedbacks and suggestions. Trade well and take care of yourselves.